Here's Clark. 15 points in the game.
Really made the most of it.
Now the pass to Manson. Pick by Okafor. He's got himself. George with the ball. He picked up 15 points in the last one against Detroit.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates. And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high percentage shot.
Pass to Covington. He kicks it to Okafor. Can't connect from short range. Indiana leading by 6. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone by. Here he assists. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Now, here is Landry. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet for him. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. Shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw out.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also how Gordon came out in transition, especially in this first half.
Montana's checked in for free. And a pretty tightly can. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a tremendous game for Freak. He has 17 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
The 76ers trail by 4. They've got Smith. Carl Landry is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Okafor. And it's Madsen.
So you just do not want to give up offense. You give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets.
Shot just 1 free throw. Missing that one earlier.
Yeah, they're up towards the bottom of the league there. Last season, they shot about 70%.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Smith outside. Down low. Got a piece of it. Paul George with the steal. Pushing it up. And there's Ellis. That's good on the assist by George.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Here's Covington. Smith on the way. Just 5 to shoot. Andrew with the screen. Knocks it loose. It's off the screen. Over a minute and a half into the 5th quarter match. That one goes. Count.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Now here is Smith. 6 points for him. And it is it. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control is essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. Everything working for him out of the half as they hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Kicks it to Covington. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. No dice from 9 feet out.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Here's Turner, and again it's Indiana.
No hesitation when he saw the space the D was giving him. That's 2.
And the foul on Freak. That's his first foul.
Yeah, it looks like he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Andrew with the screen. Here's Okafor. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-pointer. Landry grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 12. Covington passes to Manson. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Down low. That's good. Manson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Indiana's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Kept alive. And the bucket counts. He's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to do.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hill kicks to Clark. Here's the screen. Got it up. And no good trying to get that one. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. Indiana out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-6 run. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Indiana leading by 9. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Clark, he's in at the point. Paul George is out there with Hill. Then it's Ellis. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Smith. Cloak loose. There's the dish to Hill. Finished off the break. Hill's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Indiana. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pacers.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Now here's Freak. Landry grabs the miss. Here's Smith. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
So far in the game for Smith, he has 8 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt, they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Allen's checked in for Indiana. Both free throws good from Smith. Pacers leading by 9. Now Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it to
Rebound by Smith.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what, Kevin, but he's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been effective.
He dishes it to Okafor. Shakes him, and it's good on the way.
Well, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Here's George. Soft touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 11.
That's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle much more effectively.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of a look each and every possession.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what?
And George, here we go. Pops off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Pass to Clark. Shot on the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Landry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's Madsen. Good on the three-point shot.
And he came off that screen, and he just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Here's George. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The 76ers trail by 8. Smith kicks to Okafor. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Yeah, it's going to be on Miles Turner.
At the line for your 76ers, Jaleel Okafor. At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Okafor. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Clark. And it's blocked.
Well, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Smith gets to Okafor. A jump hook. It's rebounded by Indiana. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. That's good. And it's 7 points for Ellis.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint. You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. They work hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Wow. Wow. What a great performance from him. He's hit 3 in each half.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Okafor sets the pick for Smith. Back to Okafor. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. Clark dishes to Allen. The three. Can't hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. The feed to Smith. Dishes to Okafor. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
There's been a change in this game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Clark. And you can count it on the line with a chance to make it 3.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. Being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
Pass to Okafor. Feeds it to Landry. Back to Okafor. Good work defensively by Turner.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Smith kicks to Landry. Here's Okafor. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Stolen away. Here's Landry. No good. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Here's George. And good on the basket. Book it. And the Pacers lead by 10.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the lead.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play that.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet. We've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed one.
My court is trash.
Welcome to Connections. Here, you're able to form relationships with NBA players, legends, and other personalities to earn a wide variety of rewards. Unique badges, clothing items, VC, My Team cards, and even your own Terminal 23 inspired My Court are just some of the available items. Spend your off days carefully.
I heard you.
Endorsements is where you're... Welcome to Live Practice. This is where you can improve your skills on the court by earning attribute upgrades and valuable boosts for your next game. Complete the 2 scheduled drills and then feel free to shoot around with your teammates. Be sure to explore the gym for additional ways to earn extra rewards.
Gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go.
What the f...
Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.